Those Kenyans who have been asking why did Butere girls go overboard to appoint Cleophas Malala to write a script, Echoes of War, and yet Malala isn't a teacher. I beg to ask them, why did President William Samoei Ruto appoint Adan Duale to be a CS Health? And yes, millions of Kenyans are alive to the fact that Honorable Adan Duale is not a doctor by profession. And as that transpired yesterday, I did see Ali Hassan Joho surprising millions of Kenyans onto why he is a CS mining, but yet he wasn't alive to the fact that fasihi ni kioo cha jamii. He spoke when trying to condemn Cleophas Malala's script, Echoes of War, feeling agitated that we shouldn't politicize everything, and seeing him being a CS, that actually left me with a lot of pain, because why was it that my colleague Gen Zs had to die just for people like Ali Hassan Joho to be infiltrated into government? What Joho needs to fully understand is that fasihi is literature, and literature should be taught in our schools as early as possible so that Kenyans can fully understand and know what to expect when the government of the day and those incumbent in the top leadership positions fail. Then people demand for good governance from them, because as per the dictates of our constitution fully allows them to do so. However, why does the government fight by hook or crook the script written by Cleophas Malala? And over the years, scripts have always been written by non-teachers. Why is it that the Kenya Kwanza administration is more concerned with the writers and scripters of Echoes of War, while yet they ought to have more meaningful engagements, and this play is not one among the main bone of contentious for the government? And by the way, if I am just to lower my reasoning, is there a law in place stating that all plays should only be written by non-teachers? Remember, literature has been in existence since time immemorial. All other presidents have always been performed their fair share of plays as far as fasihi is concerned. Why is it that during the Kenya Kwanza administration, then we are being served with all manner of hula baloos left, right, and center, and yet these plays have been in existence since time immemorial? However, the political class should refrain entering their politics in schools. They should refrain also from censoring what is good or bad just to favor themselves, and get to know that literature can be performed, can be written, or even spoken And I am saying this because literature has always been about what's happening in our society, and schools and school going kids are always and have always been part and parcel of our society. Essentially, I find it quite absurd that why should they want to dictate the writers of plays, and yet schools fully enjoy the latitude of hiring well-talented scriptwriters just to get the value for money. By the government of the day being led by President William Samoei Ruto, barring echoes of war, they are giving credence not only to Kenya but to the entire world that they are incompetent in the offices they occupy. And what amuses me most is, had this Butere Girls Echoes of War play been about Shah and Shif working, could they also have barred it from performing, or it is just that this play is all about what has been happening in regards to President William Samoei Ruto's administration? And if at all you'll be able to answer that question, then I kid you not, you automatically have the answer as to why the government of the day had to inculcate politics in our drama festivals. How I wish that President William Samoei Ruto should just focus on the nitty-gritty things and foster matters development to Kenyans. Failure to that, I kid you not, and I can tell you without any fear of contradiction that President William Samoei Ruto securing a re-election come 2027, it shall be as hard as opening a barbershop in Jamaica. And as I come to the penultimate part of this episode, that has just been my opinion. If by any chance you do have a contrary opinion to mine, you can as well just feel free to drop it in the comment section and I'll give it a right of reply. And by any chance, if you have been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, you can as well just consider hitting on the subscribe button. Thank you, and may God bless you.